Buddy. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. Sorry, it took me a moment. I uh, forgot something. I don't know how I could. There's so many incredible things to share with you tonight. I forgot something, so I had to run across the room to grab it, and I'm happy to say that I found it, and I'm excited tonight. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to say hi to everybody. There was so many folks that jumped in so quickly. So quickly. So, hi everyone. Hello. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. We're halfway through another week, everybody. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Number one, I want to say thank you to everyone so much for supporting the Pumpkin Patch campaign. I am happy to report that since Monday, when the Pumpkin Patch promo began, since Monday, we have awarded. I guess you could say awarded. Is awarded the right term? We'll say awarded. Let me know if you don't think that that's the right term. We have awarded, or given away, I guess would be the correct term, over $10,000 worth of free gifts. That is in 3 days. 3 days, we have given $10,000 worth of, and I haven't looked at the total yet today. So that's actually up until this morning. That's up until this morning. We have given $10,000 worth of free merchandise to everyone, which the support that you have shown us for this campaign and this promotion is just incredible. So incredible. And I appreciate it so much. And so does my team. Believe me, we appreciate it so much because we know that we are so fortunate as a business to still be in business through all of this. And we appreciate you so much. We really do. So, woohoo! Here's to another 10,000 because I like to give as much as we possibly can, and that's just how we roll at Brutus and Rowe. So let's go ahead and talk about all the things that I have to talk about tonight. So let me give you a quick overview. So tonight I have something that is what is called a flash deal that we're going to do every single day now in October. It's something that you will not know about until I go live or until the individual that is live for that night goes live, because it won't always be me. Most of the time it will be, but it won't always be me. Also, we are going to review some new products. I don't have all the new products that you see on the website. For instance, the beautiful gold and red goblets that we had last year. They are Christmas/holiday goblets. I do not have those with me because they are big and they are beautiful and I don't want to break them. I do have some in my Christmas decorations that I'll be putting out at my new house this year, but I did not bring them home with me. I only brought a couple of the new products home with me. Also, I'm going to be showing you the scrapbook kit. And hopefully, my plan is that I'm also going to make a slimline card tonight. I have an idea for a slimline card that has been kind of circling around in my mind for a couple of days now. So I'm hoping, if all goes to plan, I'll be making the slimline card. But, of course, I want to show you everything that I can as well. Okay, so let's start out with today's flash deal. Now, I can tell you that this flash deal is going to be gone before you can blink. And that's because this is some of the most incredible card stock that we've ever offered at Brutus Monroe. But unfortunately, we have to make room for new 12 by 12. Hello, my dear Pamela. How are you? Hello. We have to make room for more 12 by 12. I know that's shocking to you, but we have even more 12 by 12 that we are bringing in. I think the email was going to be sent today. I thought it was being sent today. Maybe not. I don't know. Is Michael here? I thought it was being sent today. Okay, so these are the two flash sale items. These are The really, really beautiful, we call them like the dusted glitter. It's really hard to explain. You just kind of got to see them. But these are what I call like the dusted glitter 12 by 12 sheets. And they are, so the lighter of the two greens is called Fashionista. And then the darker of the two greens is called Classy. And we have had this 12 by 12 stock for quite some time at Brutus Monroe. I can tell you that these are you can't really find these anywhere anymore. I looked, I tried to find them, but I could not. So I don't think that there's a lot of places that have these anymore. I think we only have like 100 sheets of each left. They are only 99 cents. So if you want this, and it's, I mean, it's a really great size. I want you to see the glitter is just so cool on it. It has some texture and it has some bling. But again, this is the flash deal of the day. I can promise you, and this is a definitive promise just by seeing the forecast of how things have worked during the lives, this will be gone. If you don't snatch it up real quick, it will be gone by the time this live ends. I can tell you right now. There are 160 people on the website right now. 160 people that are in the new category. I just looked because what's really cool is I have a monitor right here and one right here. This one right here, I see my hands in the chat. And this right here, I can monitor the website to see if I have to switch the server over because too many folks are on the website. And that's a good thing. We want lots of people on the website, but I can switch the server over to help with the amount of folks that are on there. Okay, so these two, you can grab them while supplies last. I think we only have like 100 sheets of both. And when we do the flash items every night on the live, they will be while supplies last. It's something that we are most likely retiring. Okay, all right. So let's get into let's do the let's do the new stuff. Okay, and then we'll get into the scrapbook box because I'm gonna use something from the scrapbook kit, so I don't want to get into it yet. I also bought something today. Is Simon here? Look at what I bought. I've already opened them. I got some new colors. I got Prom Queen, Minty Fresh, Later Gator, Crown Me, and Guppy. And I'm thinking I'm going to use some of these tonight on the live. Because I want to, you'll see what I'm fixing to do. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and let's just get started, shall we? First, just going to set these here for a second because I'm so in love with them. And it makes me just happy to be alive when I look at these. We have two of the most popular, Guppy is a good one, Judy. Two of the most popular to date colors of Brutus Monroe envelopes and cardstock. I don't have all of them. Can you believe it? I don't. Well, because I don't buy them until we have like an overstock of them because I want you all to be able to get them. We have Cabbage and I believe Holly. Is this Holly? Yeah, I think it's Holly. Now in the slim line envelope size, just in time for the holidays. I know, I'm the worst. Just in time for the holidays. So we have the green Cabbage and we have Holly. And they are beautiful. They are a square flap closure. And they're just great. They're great. So these are Cabbage, Holly, and then of course we do have the white. We have the standard white. And the white, I think, is a little bit less expensive than the colorful ones, but that's just because the colorful ones are more expensive for us. So that's kind of how that goes. All right, what else do I have to show you? Okay, so, okay, let's get into dies, okay? Because unfortunately, I was told today when I was talking to our dear sweet sales representative at Doris that this is it. This is it. This is it. So this will be our last. This will be the last time that we receive dies from Dries, and I'm so sad about it because there are. It's just the new releases are just so incredible, and it makes me so sad because the Incredibles, because they're just incredible. They're incredible. It makes me sad, but I'm glad that we have them, and I ordered a lot of them. Now, a lot of them, as we've all discovered, unfortunately, very quickly, that my a lot no longer is a lot. So we'll hope. My hope is that we'll have them for a while. But as I said, my a lot is not a lot anymore, as much as it was. I guess I should say. So the very first one I have to share with you. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to use this one. I am so excited to use this one. I cannot be. And don't worry, I bought all of these for myself. Every single one of these for myself. And I had to be selfish. I'm sorry. I had to be selfish because they're so good. So this one, that's okay, Cheryl. That's fun. It's like you get to shop all over again, right? Okay, so this one is called Build a Holiday Tree. So let's talk about this. Let's take a deep dive, shall we? So what you are given is a short row of the holiday lights. Wait, there says it's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Are there pieces underneath? Wait, hold on. 14 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think there's something hiding. Let's see. Or am I just not counting correctly? Don't worry, these ones are mine. Oh my goodness, look, there's more pieces. Wait a second. Okay. So, there are more pieces. So, there is a tree stand. There's little baubles. Look, there's 2 different sizes of light sets. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, this is 14 pieces. You receive the tree. You receive 2 different types of stars. 3 different types of stars, actually. Ornament. Another little ornament, a little candy cane. These are like little beaded trim. It doesn't show that on the picture, but it's beaded trim. Just an incredible die set. An incredible die set. And then, of course, there is, they always give you the magnet, which is inside of here, which I love because you can use that with your sheets, your sleeves, your cargo sleeves. I just think it's super, super cool. Okay. And of course, with all of these products, you will get to pick pumpkins in the pumpkin patch. So I think that's super cool as well. All right. So next up, we have, now this to me is going to become a fundamental set. I just think this is an incredible set. This is called the Winter Icons, I believe it's called. Winter Icons. Yep, I got it right. So these are the winter icons. You will receive, it's a little tree. You receive a little branch, like a, pine branch. You will receive this beautiful, beautiful snowflake. And then you also receive a pine cone that also has the pine cone outer piece. It's really, really cool. I love that. So again, this is the winter icons. Now this one, I could not wait to see this one in real life. And the reason I could not wait to see this one in real life is this is something that I have wanted in die form for a really long time. And this is also something that I have a feeling a lot of y'all will really love too, because you really, really loved our music. What's the word I'm looking for? Music stencil. This is a music die set. Okay, so with this music die set, you receive 12 pieces. You're receiving all of the bass clefs, the treble clefs, I think that's a whole note. Yeah, I think so. Again, the treble clef, the bass clef, you're getting it all. You're getting eighth notes. You're getting all the good stuff. But what I really love about this one is that it has the kind of swishy, swirly staff, which, you know, normally you wouldn't see. This isn't real. This isn't real life. But they also give you the straight staff as well. And I just think that's so cool. I mean, imagine how cool you could do those cards for the music lovers in your life. I just think this is super spectacular. And I will tell you, this is one that I made sure to order double up because I had a feeling that this one would be one that would sell pretty quickly. So I made sure to order double of this one. So if you don't get it right away, well, if it's sold out, it's sold out because I can't get them anymore. But if you don't get it right away, hopefully that one should stick around for a while. Next up, this is one that I also had to have for us. It's brand new. Hi, Katie. It's a brand new one. Brand spanking new to Doris, brand spanking new to us. And I'm super excited about it. This is the quilt pattern. Now, the thing that I love about this is it cuts out this whole big quilt, but it also cuts out these little pieces inside, but it also has a stitching to it, okay? So it's a beautiful quilt pattern. Imagine what you can do, and this is definitely one that I want to use on a card. Imagine what you could do if you also cut it into quarters, but imagine the little pieces inside being your favorite pattern paper. I just think it's so cool. I think it's super cool. And this one, again, is quilt pattern, okay? Quilt pattern. This one, I cannot wait to blend inks on, and I'm going to show you how to do that in an upcoming video. Same with the next one that I'm going to show you as well. I can't wait to blend inks on. So we have brand new butterfly, brand spanking new. This has not, all of these are 2020s. Yep, this is a 2020. There are some that aren't 2020s, but this is a 2020 new release, and this is called just Butterfly. And look at how beautiful. Now, I want you to notice that the pieces that are white are not going to cut out. That is an incredible opportunity for you to go in and do some stenciling, okay? Do some blending. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Don't worry. I don't want you to stress about it. I'm going to teach you how to do that. It's really, really cool, and I love that about a lot of the Doris stencils, die cut and embossing stencil is that you can blend. And also, I love that you can use that squishy pad with it. We'll talk about that too. Okay. Next up, I want to show you how to blend with this one too. This is one that's actually been a part of the Doris lineup for a while, but I was really excited because I was able to get a ton of them. I guess not a ton of them. I mean, I got, I think, all that they had left. So this is the beautiful, absolutely stunning, this one is called Hot Air Balloon Clouds. And it's just so pretty. The clouds are just stunning. Remember that it's only going to do the cloud. So if you're not into all this fussy stuff, which I know a lot of you aren't really into the super fussy things, this isn't going to cut out. So this fussy stuff isn't going to cut out. Same with this. This fussy stuff isn't going to cut out. And the reason I love that, hear me out, okay? I know that some of you are going to say, Christopher, why? We would love for all that fussy stuff to cut out. No, you don't. Because if you don't have the fussy stuff cut out, you can cut this out of pattern paper, and all of this fussy stuff doesn't interfere with that. Also, you can use this part to blend. You can use this part to emboss. I promise you, you do not want this fussy stuff to cut out. It's much better this way, and I'll show you why soon. This one is also one that I made sure to get a gajillion of. Again, a gajillion isn't what a gajillion used to be, but I tried to get a gajillion. And this is a brand new 2020. I love it so much. I don't know. I had to have it. I had to. I mean, I had to have it because I thought that, well, I had to have it because I loved it so much, but then I thought that you would have to have it too. And this is the build a birthday cake. Now, the reason I had to have this was, first of all, look at that icing, y'all. What a time to be alive. Look at this icing. Okay. So, also, it comes with something else. Now, this is probably one that's going to go really quick. it has so let me show you their example. It has a balloon with, look at this, look at the detail on that. Oh my goodness. Then there is of course, the icing. I just look at how cool that icing is. I'm not sure what these other boxes are for. I think they're supposed to be a present. Wait. Let's open it and take a look. I think it's supposed to be presents, but I don't know. If nothing else, you get a whole bunch of extra pieces. Because they don't really show you what that's supposed to be. Yes, they're supposed to be presents. Okay, this is a really, really, really good set. All right, so these are presents. So you get your cake pieces. Let me move these over. And then these are presents. So this part goes on top of here, like so. Or I guess you could put this part on top of here too, like so. And then you get a bow. Oh no, it goes like this. I mean, you could do it however you want, create your own ending, but I think it's supposed to go like that. I don't know. We're going to create our own ending, though, I can tell you that. And then the balloon. This is a really big set. Yep, I would say that this one's going to be another one that's going to go real quick. But I can just imagine all the things that you can do for all the different birthday cards. I mean, I would say, obviously, that you need to have, in my opinion, everyone should have one really, really good birthday set of dies. And this is just a great set. And then last but not least, y'all have been waiting for this one to come back for a really long time. And it's back. I want to say we sent out over 62 back in stock notifiers today for this particular die. So I'm not sure if this one is going to be one that will last long, but y'all loved it so much when it came out the first time. Then again, I bought up as many as I possibly could because Doris is going bye-bye, and I hope I made the right choice. And this is the Fairy Garden one. Again, it's called Fairy Garden, and I just love it so much. Look at that. Look at the gnomes. Look at the houses. Look at all of that. And again, all of this can be blended. I mean, can be blended. There's so much you can do. So much you can do with that set. And again, I don't know how long any of these are going to last, but I just, wanted to give you a heads up. Okay, so some other items. This is what I'm going to be using tonight. Two other things. Now, there are other things, again, that are on the new website, but I haven't had a chance to share them with you yet. Number one, this is something that I thought was really, really cute, that I just thought that it was something that we had to have, especially us card makers. So it is the perfect size easel for A2 size cards, okay? So, of course, I don't have one sitting here, but pretend that this is an A2 size card, or roughly an A2 size card. Oh, wait, do I have, haha, or a slimline card. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be showing this because I know there are some folks that are going to be real upset about it. But I'm going to keep this little guy on here because we don't have a ton of these, and I want for someone to be able to purchase this one if they want. But if you're taking photos of your cards, now obviously you have to get yours all set up and lined up the right way. Slimlines might not be the best example because they are so incredibly large, but you get the idea. See? Slimlines are like double the size of a regular A2 size card, but you get the idea. It's the perfect little easel for you to display your cards. What You can display the stamp that you want to use that day. What did you say about me, Maria? I'm not going. Yeah, you can put it sideways. I'm not. It would work perfectly sideways. I'm not going to tell you how you should use your plastic easel, but I definitely think that it's going to be something that a lot of folks are going to use when they're displaying their things. I think it's just so cool. Dion, my love, it is the link that is right down below. Right down here, I think it should hopefully posted on YouTube. It is in the Jerry. Guess what? The snow globes are back, but I only have 8 of them. So if you still want that Halloween snow globe, it's beautiful with the little fish. My goodness, the little witch boots. The little witch boots. Grab it, my love, because I think there's only 8 of them, and they're on the website. All right, so there's the easel. I just love it so much. Another thing, this we don't have a lot. I'm gonna be completely straightforward with you and completely honest. I mean, not that I'm not all the time, but we don't have a lot of this. Okay, so this is the super chunky glitter from Doris. This is the peacock mix. It's just beautiful. I was not able to get a whole lot of it. This is kind of like the last remnants of what we could get from Doris in our final order. Now we do still have 2 more orders coming. I bought a lot, but it's not a lot of this stuff, I don't think. So there you go. It's just so pretty. I mean, so they call it super ultra chunky glitter, but it's not glitter. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves here. This is like confetti. This is what you would put in a you'd put this in a shaker card. You know what I mean? And it's really pretty. And I love that. Oh my goodness, I have a stowaway. This is what you would put in a shaker card, really and truthfully. But I like it because it's lightweight, and that's very important. Since it's lightweight, it will shake around really well. Doris is closing. They're closing. Yep, they were bought. Oh my goodness, more stowaways. Hold on. Well, Dion, the best thing is although there's not a coupon code right now, you get a whole bunch of free stuff. So get your free stuff while it lasts. Because I know that a lot of it is going, gone. All right. So let's talk about this stamp real quick, because this is the stamp that I'm going to use tonight. Wait, let me put all of my things away. These are 2 things I'm going to use on the card tonight. Let me put all these things away because I know. Let me put all these things away real quick because we still have lots to talk about. Okay, so those things are away. And, this has to go away too. We'll put it here for now. Okay, so this is the stamp that I'm going to be using tonight. I do know that this is already in short supply. It's called Berries and Leaves. Berries and Leaves. And I'm actually not sure why it's called Berries and Leaves, because I don't see a single berry on there. Maybe it was because the original one. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask that question. That's what I get for not proofing an insert, right? But it's gonna be funny because it's the berries and leaves that don't have any berries, or maybe it's berries leaves. I don't know, but yeah, there's no berries on it, but a lot of beautiful leaves. So as you can see, they are stacked leaves. And I will show you tonight, the really cool thing is that it lines up. So, like if you go from side to side, it lines up together, like it finishes itself. You'll see what I mean. See? Like that lines up right there. You'll see what I mean. But I'm going to use this for a slimline card tonight. That's my plan. Yeah, you could put berries on there. Dion, probably not until next month, my love. Probably not until next month. Right, Christina? Isn't that great? I think that's fantastic too. All right. So let's see. Oh, the scrub. Okay. So as I told all of y'all, I think I told you that um, the kits, the scrapbooking kits would get better and better and better and better every single month, every month. And we weren't lying. We weren't lying. We've listened very closely, very, very closely to all of your requests. You had so many incredible requests, so many different things that y'all wanted, and we listened. We listened, and with that listening, I want to bring to you, I think, one of the most extravagant and one of the most beautiful piles of leaves is the name. Oh, well, you know what I just realized? They probably put the wrong insert. They did. They put the wrong insert on this one. Oh, well. We'll just have to make sure that this is the correct number. Yeah, it is supposed to be piles of leaves. Okay. So this is the add-on stamp for this kit, but let's talk about it, shall we? Because when this kit was brought to my office today, I was floored. I mean, I cannot believe. I mean, I can believe it because the team is they're just so incredible and so talented in the things that they do. But this kit just blew my mind. Okay. So let's take a look. There probably is another stamp coming. Yeah. So first of all, you're getting a giant bag of hay. I mean, this is a big bag of hay. To use, obviously, on your layout, which I'm sure the snow globe die. Does that work with the other snow globe? It sure does, Ekis. It works with every single snow globe stamp we have. Yep. That is a great question and a phenomenal observation. Yes, it works with every single City Sidewalks collection stamp that we have, it works with that. So no matter which City Sidewalks you have, if you get it from like from someone else that carries British Renewal products, it will work with that. Okay. So this is obviously the straw that you can use with your kit. I'm going to try to put everything away. I'm going to try to be good and put everything away that I'm supposed to put away. So there is that. This is probably one of my absolute favorite stamp sets. Usually I don't show the stamp set until the end, but this stamp set is called Autumn is Coming. You can purchase this stamp set separately, but why would you when you can get all this other great stuff in the kit? And there are things in the kit that you will not ever be able to get outside of the kit. I can assure you of that. Okay. Look at this. Okay, so this is called Autumn is Coming and Autumn is Calling. Yeah, it's called Autumn is Coming, but the sentiment's Autumn is Calling, which I think is so cool. Okay, so the empty snow globe is I'm sorry, because it's the empty snow globe is part of that series. It just doesn't say City Sidewalks. So yeah, it will fit. It will fit. It does not fit with the Stamptember globes. No, the Stamptember globes are much smaller. They're much smaller. Okay, so we have autumn. We have leaves are falling, and autumn is calling. The team they're a poet, and I don't think they even know it. We have these beautiful leaves, all of these leaves, and the crazy thing is I remember approving this stamp design 6 months ago, and I'm so excited that it is now here. I can't tell you how excited that this stamp exists now in our world. Look at this. Could you just pass out? I mean, I could. Look at that, Zoom Beauty Guru. Look at that stamp. Now, again, you can purchase this stamp separately if you would like, or if you get the entire Brutus Renault scrapbook kit, it comes with it, with all of this. Okay, so there's the stamp. Then you are getting, this stuff is so cool. So you're getting two, I would say, I don't know if you call these a sprig. I don't know what this would be. I guess it's a sprig. I guess it's a twig or a sprig or a spray or something. Personally, if I was scrapbooking with this, I would probably take this apart. I wouldn't use it as one piece, but you all are much more avid scrapbookers than I am, so I would assume that you're probably going to, you would probably use this in a totally different way than I would. But again, this is available. This is coming. You're getting 2 sprigs in your kit. Super, super cool. Now, something new this month that you requested. So many of you requested this, and guess what? The awesome, awesome team that is behind this kit, which is not me. Remember, I just approve stuff. I don't. A lot of this stuff, I just approve it at this point. The team has taken over, and they are incredible. You are getting 3 aqua pigments, brand new colors, only available in the kit right now. They may become available outside of the kit at some point. At this point right now, they are only available in the kit, okay? So, we have Wagon Ride. Oh my goodness. Beautiful golden hay color. Fall Festival. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful too. Pile of Leaves. Oh, wow. Oh, y'all, these are beautiful. These are really beautiful. I would have, Maria. I mean, this is incredible. I'll tell you, they're getting better and better every time, and I knew they would. I knew they would. It's just we had to listen to what everybody was saying. And okay, so you get 3 aqua pigments. That's incredible. You are going to receive some of this incredible burlap. I'm not going to take it out. You're just going to have to trust me. It's probably a yard. That's generally what everything is in these kits. So it's a yard of this incredible burlap. And this is that special burlap. Remember, it's the Brutus Monroe burlap. The Brutus Monroe, oh my goodness, I'm trying to say too many consonants. The Brutus Monroe burlap trim, which is special because remember, ours is sewn. Do you see that? It's going to probably be hard to see, but ours is sewn on the edge. Okay. All right, so also, look at that. I can't even stand it. We brought these back. These were originally a part of the farmhouse. It looks like they're might be a little bit longer. Look at how cute that is. That is just the cutest thing. I love that. Love that. She 100% did squeal. I love that, Katie. And now, for the first time in the history of Brutus Monroe, you are receiving a 9-inch stencil. Look at this stencil. I'll tell you right now, the team pulled out all the stops. Look at the size of this stencil. I mean, again, if you are a scrapbooker, I mean, even if you're not a scrapbooker, if you want a scrapbooker, even if you're not a scrapbooker, if you want to use this for card making, ain't no one going to tell you you can't. I mean, no one's going to tell you you can't. But look at that. I mean, just imagine. And it's obviously a giant sunflower, but they've thought even further ahead. And I love this. Look, you have a little extra. Look at this. So this lines up perfectly with what is inside of here. And you can add some little details. And I would assume that this also fits here. Again, this is one that, yep, look. Yep. This is so cool. I cannot wait to see what y'all do with this size stencil. That's really cool. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Okay, and now let's look at the paper. Because again, my goodness, it's like Chopper 11's overhead. So, paper's gotten even better. It's gotten even better. You're getting a lot of paper in this kit. So, first you have a piece of the beautiful, I think this is the Jack-O-Lantern glitter stock. If you haven't tried our glitter stock before, I implore you to please try our glitter stock. I promise you, it is just incredible. So cool. Okay? Okay. All right, you guys. This is a good kit. This is a real good kit. So, you are going to receive, what's behind that embossing powder? This is the magic powder bag. I'm going to use this tonight. Look at these. I think these are sold separately. So this is Orange Plaid GX-2300-10 if you want to purchase one of these separately. And then this one is Brown Plaid, go figure, GX-2300-70. Look at those. Wow. I have a million ideas. Oh my goodness. Wait a tick. Look at this. Okay, so this is from Cartabella. This is called Autumn by Stephen Duncan. What an incredible kit. Okay, so these are cut aparts and they're 4x6 and it says gratitude list. Count your blessings, thankful blessings, my favorite season, giving thanks, autumn days. This is the American Horror Story font. I think that's a hoot. So you can cut these apart. I just see these like cut apart with pictures and then stapled, and I gosh darn it, I might become a scrapbooker. I could imagine Maria. He and I have many a moments when we are talking about paper. This is the October scrapbooking box. It sure is. It sure is. I could just imagine, and I'm excited because I'm hoping that we can have somewhat of a, I mean, what is normal, right? But somewhat of a Thanksgiving this year. So with that being said, I just can imagine, taking some pictures, and I took my annual picture with my little ones this year. Do you want to see at the pumpkin patch? Sorry, I know I'm off topic, but he was so excited about his toy. Look at us, all in our masks. Why is this not? It's not going to focus. But here we are. Here we are, me and my best buds. That's my Scoozy and my mini Scoozy. And look, he was so excited because he was buying that. He was buying that little thing that its eyes popped out. Its eyes popped out because I gave them both a couple of dollars to spend at Trax Farms, and they were so excited. It should be soon, Ekis, if not already. It should be. I mean, I can talk to Michael about it tomorrow. I thought for sure that it was supposed to be sent out today, but I'm not sure, Ekis. I could double check with him tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be sent out by, it should be sent out, I would say soon. I would say soon. You should be receiving your kits soon. Did you receive your kits? I know, I love Trax. It was so sad though, Maria. It was the saddest Trax visit we've ever done. It was just, there wasn't anything there. It just wasn't normal. I miss crazy. I miss the craziness. Oh, he's going to send the email today or tomorrow. Okay. So it's probably going out in waves. That's all. Hi, Pamela. Yeah, it just wasn't, I can't wait to, I can't wait for the things that we thought were so inconveniencing before to be inconveniencing again. You know what I mean? I can't wait to be inconvenienced again. I mean, in a different way. Because I don't feel inconvenienced by, like, taking precautions in a store and things like that. I just want to be inconvenienced by, like, there being too many people somewhere, or there being a line somewhere. And not a line because there's, we can't go in somewhere together. Like, I can't wait for, if I'm able to catch it live, it will, yes, you can access it 1,000,000 times over, Ekis, 1,000,000 times over. Yep. First of all, let's just take a moment to say, is that not the most organized kit you've ever gotten in your life? Isn't that when Michael showed me the kits for like the in-person portion, I could not, I'll tell you right now, those kits, they're like literally, they were like by like page and like everything is broken down inside. My hat is tipped to Maria and Michael. It was incredible. All right. So we also have Autumn. Sorry. I get, me. I get numbered, labeled. My goodness gracious. It was the most organized kit. I was very proud that it was a Brutus Monroe kit, and even prouder of the the folks representing Brutus Monroe that created that kit, because I was floored. I mean, it was that kit is I mean, and you're going to see that you know, with all the future book kits, because it's incredible. Lori, it should be there soon. Just make sure you check the tracking, my friend. Okay, so let's. All right, get it back in, Christopher. So we have autumn. We have autumn. We have this beautiful. Look at this, like a little. It's almost like what you would take like give people grades, a grading sheet, I guess you would say. And then fall crafting, 10 cents. And then the opposite side is my favorite, because look at this. So this is Gordon's Pumpkin Farm. Gordon's Pumpkin Farm 2-year inventory list. So this is 4x6 journaling cards, and it's again part of the autumn collection. But how stinking cute is this? I mean, how cool is it? It has, you know, some of the marks and, you know, some of the vintage pieces, but it also has Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and then, you know, of course, all the way up to Q8. It's just so cool. So cool. Find something white and permanent inside my hoodie. Dion, let me see what I could do. I will see what I can do. I will see what I can do. I don't know that we have anything that's white and permanent. But let me see what I can do. If it hasn't already gotten packed up and it's already on its way, because I know that the team was going today. Quick. Ooh, you really got spoiled this month again. So yes, it will be on Facebook. Yep, it's a private group it'll be in. So this is called Flame Tree, and this is a Martha Stewart. And I don't know if y'all have experienced the Martha Stewart paper yet, but I can tell you right now, the Lord is my witness, that it is some of the best scrapbooking paper that I've ever seen. And I mean, you know, Martha and her team, they don't do much wrong. Oh, good, you did sign up. Good. They don't do much wrong. So this is the Martha Stewart. It's called Flame Tree. You can, I believe. Now you don't, you know, don't be mad at me if I'm wrong, but I believe that you can purchase this separately. I think you can. I hope you can. But yeah, it's called Flame Tree. I think you can purchase it separately. Just look up Flame Tree and let me know. Then you're also going to receive 2 sheets of, are these the same? They are. So you're going to get 2 sheets of fern. And this is good. This is really good as well. Really good. And then, of course, as always, you will receive 2 sheets of just the regular, everyday, standard white. Okay. Now that is a kit. That is a kit, my friends. Hold on, I'm going to try to get all of this. All of us. Oh, you can get it. Woo! Okay, good. Try to put everything back in here. Okay, just so you all know, there are less than 10 sheets of both of these available. This is the final SOS. 10 sheets left of the flash sale for tonight. Flash sale for tonight is the Classy and the Fashionista. Classy and the Fashionista. I'm so excited about it too. All right, here's all. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Penny. I'm try not to smoosh anything. Okay. So that is that. So now let's get to making something. 1, 2. Shall we now finally make something? So thank you all so much for sitting through all of that with me. I appreciate you all so much, so much. But let's get to making something, shall we? So tonight we are going to do a whoops, these things are falling. Tonight we are going to be doing a slimline card, but we're going to be doing things a little bit unorthodoxly, which, you know me, I like to do things a little bit different than what most would. And we are going to use a little bit of aqua pigment paper. We are also going to use some slimline, I think it's the slimline card bases, which I'm going to have to look for. As y'all know, I've been living out of, here they are, living out of like 3 bags here without berries. That is 100% accurate. It is without berries. So we have our slimline card base. And we're going to do some watercoloring. Okay? So I think that'll be fun. I also brought home, because I needed a new one, and because as long as my name is right there, I luckily can bring home whatever I want. So if you ever see that this has changed, I'm stealing at that point. I have stolen it, and I should be apprehended. But as long as my name is still above Brutus Monroe, I'm taking whatever I want. So I did bring home a new mixed media mat because I needed a new one, and because I wanted to show you the size of how big this is, because this is part of the free stuff. So this is part of the free. Listen to how good. Just listen to this. You can get that as one of the free gifts. Isn't that great? That's one of the freebies. That is one of the freebies. All right, so I'm going to put this down here. All right. And we're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to cheat a little bit in the putting these together. I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 pieces of the watercolor paper. And this is how we're going to cheat a little bit. Okay? I have an idea. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I would do without it either. I have to plug in my, bear with me one moment. I have to plug in the heat gun. And I'm going to show you what I mean about this really cool stencil. Okay? I'm going to show you. Let me make sure. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I had my embossing ink, and it looks like it's gone missing. Ruh-roh. I feel like I just used it the other night. Did it fall? Things have been falling off my desk left and right. I mean, we don't have to use the embossing ink, but I really want to. All right, bear with me. Stand by. Stand by. Before kind of, yeah, the pebble paper is beautiful, isn't it? Stand by. No one has seen my. Sorry, this is gonna get a little wonky. Stand by. Stand by, folks. I'm sorry, you gotta stand by for a second. I seem to have lost the embossing ink. Hold, please. Hold, please. I mean, the thing that's so crazy about it is I'm almost 100% certain, unless our little thief stole it, because I was going to, yeah, our little thief, I think our little thief might have stolen it, which is, oh no, I found it. I was going to say, it couldn't have gone far. There's really not much here except for 2 bins of stuff. Yes, please stand by. Your call is very important to me. And I will be right with you. Right with you. Okay, so what I was saying, and I'm hoping that this will make sense to you as I kind of piece these 2 pieces together. But this is a repeating pattern. So if we stamp this one here, and then stamp this one here, these pieces actually, yeah. So if we stamp this one like this, and then we stamp the next one like this, we should technically be able to piece them together. Does that make sense to you? I hope it makes sense to you. So we should be able to put these two pieces together. So we should be able to put them side by side. So this piece should work with this piece. I know she probably will demand an apology too. That's the crazy part. So do you see what I'm saying? So if we stamp this one, and then we stamp this one, we'll be able to put these two pieces together. We're going to do a little circle. We're going to do a little, I think it's going to be really cool. Does that make sense to everyone? I hope it does. Hold, please. Hold, please, everyone. All right, so let me grab my... Oh, and I am going to have to use my old trick because I am stamping the whole piece. So I'm going to have to use my old trick. Okay, so let's open this puppy up. I guess I don't have to use the old trick because I could... Yeah, I don't have to use the old trick because well, yeah, I'm going to use the old trick. Well, no, let's do this. Y'all are going to see what I mean in a second. Okay. Right, you are 100% correct, Maria. I'm also going to be using tonight the Gilded Sparkle. If y'all haven't seen this Shining Shimmering Splendor before, the Gilded Sparkle is just absolutely stunning, and I think you're going to love it. So let me get rid of the media mat for a second because it's doing crazy things with the camera. And let's get to rocking and rolling. So remember, with the Brutus Renault Aqua Pigment paper, how am I on? The old trick, Donna, is using the tape on the back. And Maria just said the other night she gave me a full accolade for not using the tape, and here I am back to my old ways. So with that being said, they were right, Jerry. They're bad. They are. I told you they're on Community Watch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this down. Remember, one side has a lot more texture than the other side. Do you see? Can you see that texture? And that side's a little smoother. So we're going to do this. Oh, 58 minutes. Okay. So we should be fine. So I'm going to take some of the number 2093 Sharp Lines multi-surface tape. The reason I'm going to use this tape instead of the purple tape is purple tape does not like to stick to this foam. But I have to do this because I can't use I can't use a I'm not able to use a, what's the word I'm looking for? Magnet, because of how big this stamp is. This is a big stamp. I love the way these, I love the new stamp smell. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're just going to try to get that as centered as we can on here. We can do it however we would like. That looks about good to me. Okay, close that down. Pop this up. Now what we want to do is we want to take our magic powder bag. I would suggest keeping your magic powder bag. Say that 3 times fast. Keep your magic powder bag that that it comes in, because this is refillable. Remember, you can refill this. Grab it, pop a little bit, kind of rub it around there. And remember, our magic powder bag is not a talc powder. Our magic powder bag, the active ingredient to make it so that you don't have static, is the same stuff that's in a Tum. You know, the Tums that you take to prevent acid reflux. That is the active, literally, that is the active ingredient in our powder bag. So you will not, Jerry, I'm hoping, it is part of the new release. Yes, it is called Piles of Leaves. Jerry, I'm hoping by Friday because I'd like for everybody to be able to get that. I'd like for everybody to be able to get that while the promotion is still going. That's my goal. Is for everyone to be able to get it while the promo is still going. It's an add-on for the. It's an add-on for the scrapbook box. All right, so we're just going to ink this puppy up. I'm sorry for the noises that my desk is making. It's haunted. It's that time of year when everything is haunted. All right, so we're just going to apply some pressure. Now, we're going to have to do this at least 3 times, and I'm going to tell you why. Because this is, we are using watercolor paper, and the reason we're using watercolor paper is because I'm going to use some of those incredible Simon Hurley inks, and I'm going to do some blending on top of this. I was going to do some watercoloring, but I think I've decided I'm going to do blending. You sure can. You absolutely can. It'll be all better. I mean, that's literally all it is. It's, I can't, I'm not sure what the exact name of it is, but I'm sure someone at Brutus Monroe on the team can tell you. There's a special name for it. I can tell you we order it in like 25-pound bags. It's insane. But the thing that I love about the Magic Powder Bag, well, one of the things I love, is that it's refillable. So all you have to do is untie this top piece. I mean, you really would have to will it to someone with how much is in there, but you just untie that top piece, and it really does everything you could ever want and more. All right, so let's. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. So let me try to press down the middle just ever so slightly. All right, so now let's. Oh my goodness, this is going to be beautiful. I can already tell. Don't take my word for it. You're going to see in a second. All right. I'm going to pop that down there for just a second. And I'm not going to I'm not going to clean it because we don't need to yet. All right. So let's go ahead and let's grab some of the Gilded Sparkle. One of my favorites, and I think one of your favorites too. Let's just make sure we get that Gilded Sparkle all over. You guys. Calcium carbonate, that's it. Gina, tell them all to send them here. Send them on over. I'll keep everyone entertained. I can promise you that. All right, so let's go ahead and pop that. All right, I know you guys can't see this yet, but just hold on. Just hold on. Oh, did Shannon do a new video? Oh, good. That's perfect. I love that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Georgia. All right, so let's go ahead and let's hit this with some heat. You guys. All right, yep, I think I want to use the stamp on everything. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize immensely, but y'all know how I get whenever I see a good embossing. I apologize immensely, but when something embosses really, really, really well, it's like seeing a space shuttle launch for me. I can't pay attention to anything else. So I'm gonna double check and take a look. I'm gonna take a look at everyone, what everybody said. Hello, 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 everyone. But look at this. And with the gilded sparkle, I know that you can't see it in real life. I mean, you can't see it on camera, but in real life, there is so much glitter, so much beautiful glitter that is in these leaves. Oh my goodness. Now remember, when you use the gilded sparkle, make sure that you shake, 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 and that's any of our sparkle products because the what will happen is the glitter will tend to settle. Okay. Unlike me, it will settle down. It'll settle down. Me, not so much. I get way, way, way too excited. All right. So now what we're gonna do is luckily we have an exact match of where this puppy should go because of our powder. I'm going to grab our tape again. How am I on time? Time check. I think we should be okay. Now we're going to do the exact same thing again. Isn't the sterling beautiful? And I think that Frostbite is coming back. I saw on the production list. I just saw the production list yesterday, and I'm pretty sure Frostbite is coming back. 67. Okay, good, Penny. Just let me know when I'm getting close, when I'm approaching 90. I mean, I'm going to try to wrap things up before then, but you never know. You know, I get myself on a magic ride here. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap, 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 tap. We'll go ahead and pop this down 3 times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's, I want to say it's Jack Frost that might be coming back. I don't know. I can't remember. Or Frostbite, I don't know. I know that there was a couple on the production schedule to come back, because what you might not know, hello everyone that might be new that's tuning in, about 75% of our consumable products, and a consumable product at Brutus Monroe is something that can run out. That's what we call our products that can run out, meaning our embossing powders, our squeaky cleans, our glitter glazes, our chroma glazes, our glow glazes. You didn't hear that. Our chroma glazes, aqua pigments, pigment powders, galaxy powders, all of those things. Those items are all made in-house at Brutus Monroe. So we have a production schedule every week of items that are remade or items that are being made for the first time, which I think is really, really cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. Pop that in my little trash vestibule there. Grab this guy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off my stamp very quickly, because remember, with the Brutus Monroe embossing ink, you don't have to emboss right away. That's one beautiful part. Sorry, I had the paper towels are up way above on a high shelf on the other side of the room because Minnie Monroe likes to utilize these as a shawl running around the house. Good night, Jerry. Okay, so we're going to use the cinnamon apple pie squeaky clean. A little bit for the stamp. A little bit for me. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. I implore you, please, before this is retired, please, 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 before this is retired, get it. Get your hands on it. It's so good. You heard nothing? You heard absolutely nothing. Shh. All right. She does. She wears, actually, it's more, Linda, to tell you the truth, it's more like a babushka. That's truly, it's much more like a babushka. She runs around the house, and she like throws it over her head. It's a babushka. Okay. Let's go ahead and line this guy up. And now you can see, I am not, and I'm not going to put this on here because remember, we don't want it to get gross. So this is, all right. So now, see how much time, so do you see how much time we have there? Oh, the honeysuckle smells so good. So that was probably a good, 5 minutes, 6 minutes? I didn't really time it, but now I want you to see, this is what's so incredible about the Brutus Monroe embossing ink. Now watch. It's still stuck. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's one thing that I love so much about our proprietary formulation of embossing ink, is that I've had them where I have been like mass embossing and like mass stamping, and I have forgotten about one that I had done, and I've embossed it the next day. Now, I'm not going to put a guarantee on that because I cannot guarantee that, depending on the humidity in your area, depending on, there's a lot of factors, but I was able to emboss it the next day. Okay. That is not fair, Christina. I am extremely ticklish. Extremely ticklish. Okay. Let's get this heated up enough. So I have a question for everyone because I was curious about this today. So I have not yet been to a restaurant. I know that there's a lot of areas that restaurants have opened. Now, that doesn't mean I have not been supporting restaurants. Grubhub and DoorDash are both two things that are very, very frequently used on my phone. I've been trying to support as many small restaurants as I can. Now, obviously, I would try to go pick up the food as well because, DoorDash and Grubhub aren't the best option, but they are for some restaurants that don't have delivery and so on and so forth. But my question to you is, if you have not gone already, what is the first restaurant, and it can be something local, something mom and pop that no one's ever heard of, but what is the first restaurant that you can't wait to go to? Once it's, once we don't have to wear a mask into the restaurant. If that makes sense. What is the first restaurant you can't wait to go to? I'm very curious to see what everyone's answers are. Sushi, yes, I love sushi. I love, love, love sushi. I can agree with that. Applebee's, wow, I knew that, Heather White. My sister and her husband have their own section at Applebee's. Hello, Kara. Hello, my love. Texas Roadhouse. Those buns. A good Italian meal in a beautiful romantic restaurant. Jen, you are speaking my language. Il Pizziola. I have not been there in forever, Maria. A local Italian place in New Jersey, Fiona's. Madison's Cafe or Orisi's Pizza. Outback. That's a good one too, Angela. That's a really good one. All right. So now, as you can see how these line up? Now, I'm going to have to trim a little bit off of each side, but you see how those line up? So now it's just making one giant background. Isn't that cool? That's okay, Heather. You don't have to explain yourself. I said that a chain is okay as well. Golden Corral, ooh, or Buffalo Wild Wings. I love that. There's a seafood restaurant called Pub 199 that I'd love to go to. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Mama Sita's Mexican food or Charlotte Plummer seafood. One of my sweet customers gifted me with a gift card to a very nice steakhouse for Christmas last year, and I haven't been able to go yet. Steak 44. There we go. And now, see, what we were doing right there is we were doing a tiny little exercise that I like to do with myself at least once a week, and that's called looking forward. So now I've just given you all without you even knowing. I tricked you. I mean, sorry, I told you I would never trick you again. Something to look forward to. So how exciting is that? Now, all of y'all can look forward to something in the future. Going to your favorite restaurant. Oh, Olive Garden. I can say that we have had our fair share of Olive Garden since the pandemic has begun. So now you all have something, and I do this every week. I mean, usually I do it every day, actually. But I will try to think of something that's, and this is something that works obviously not when we're in a national pandemic, but I try to think of something to look forward to. And food for me, although I need to start doing my walking again and, get my life together, but food for me is something that I always look forward to because food for me is family time and friends and it's just always so wonderful. I think food, and I've just always loved being able to share food with friends and family. So, and I've always wanted to open like a little restaurant or a little deli or something. Maybe someday, y'all will be coming to the opening of Brutus Monroe. It probably won't be called Brutus Monroe because we'll have to differentiate it, but some sort of a Brutus Monroe restaurant because I love cooking too. Love cooking. Love cooking. So now looky here. Let me show you how cool this is. So now, see how that fits together perfectly? It's like it was one stamp. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it. Well, let's do this. So I want to try to line it up as best as possible. Now, there's going to be a seam, but we're going to take care of that because we're going to do a little circle in the center. So this is where I'm going to use the purple tape because it's a much lower tack. Okay, and we're going to piece that together. Now, if it doesn't line up perfectly, that's okay. I mean, it's just got to give them the idea, Crafting Compendium Cafe, that's good. Well, this is what's so crazy. So there's this other location, and I shouldn't be talking about this because it's not even on the radar, but there's this other location that I've been looking at. Obviously we still have a full year almost at our location now, plus we did all that work and stuff. So don't think I'm even thinking about this, but there's this location that popped up. It's actually not far from where Brutus Monroe is now, but it is, and Maria, you'll probably know this location. It's where the old art smiths used to be in Pittsburgh, and it is available. I don't think anybody's going to rent it for a while, but it is available, and they have a cafe inside as a part of the deal. There's a cafe inside. Oh, I love my Instapot. I need to dig it out. CCC for short. There you go. But yeah, it has a cafe inside of it. And it's not like you can't do baking, but I think you can do I don't know. But it's just really cool. It's like double the size of what Brutus Monroe is now. So now we can remove this little piece here. And look, it is one long piece for a slimline card. And of course, again, you can see that there is a seam there, but it's really hard. I mean, if you didn't know, you'd really have to look for it, So let's go ahead and let's do some ink blending, shall we? One of my favorite things to do. All right, I can move my keyboard back now. And we're going to do some ink blending, and then we're going to cut it down. Does that make sense, everyone? I think that makes the most sense for us to cut it down after. Oh, my goodness, I can tell you right now, there are some of those pumpkins that are at sellout status, which means we'll have some new pumpkins coming up this week. Thank you to everyone that's getting your pumpkins. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do Slippery When Wet, Traffic Cone, and Bee Sting as our fall colors, because that just makes sense. And if it's something that works, for me, I'm not going to try to fix it. 81. Okay, thank you. We're getting close. Okay. Well, luckily we're in the home stretch. So let me grab my ink blending tool. Let's get started. It smells so good. So we're going to start with our lightest color first, as we always do. And the lightest color we're using today is Slippery When Wet. And I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to start blending. And I can't wait for you to see how beautiful this is going to look. Now look, you can still see that beautiful shine. Oh my word. This card, I'm really excited about it. All right. So we're just adding in some color. Now you could, and what I was originally going to do tonight, but we're just not going to have time to do it. But what I was originally going to do is I was going to go in and I was going to watercolor, but we're not going to have the ability. It's just going to take quite some time. But the beautiful thing is the Simon Hurley inks still blend absolutely beautifully on watercolor paper. You can go and you can add like drops of water and stuff to it too. All right. So there is the Slippery When Wet. Now we're going to take Traffic Cone. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. Thank you, Shannon. Sorry, it's getting a little wonky. And don't worry, I'll show you once I get the, and look, I'm getting some glitter on here. I should have knocked the glitter off here first. That won't hurt anything because I'll just go over it with a card and get that glitter off, but it won't hurt anything anyway. Won't hurt a single thing. It'll just make sure that when you're doing ink blending over top, really what I probably should have done is I should have ink blended first, but it is what it is. And then the darker the shade, the more that this is going to show up. So this top portion, the color should really show up. And it is. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. And we're just kind of swirling color around. We're not doing anything fancy. So make sure you get a really good blend. And there we go. I'm going to clean out my brush while I'm going to set this to the side for a second, but look at that. Oh, what a time to be alive when you can emboss stuff like that. Okay. Christopher, focus. You gotta clean your brush. All right, so I'm going to use some candy corn this time because I haven't been using candy corn a whole lot, but I want you to notice. So see how dark that ink is on there? Look how that just eats through that ink. It doesn't hurt anything. Yeah. Well, it all depends on. So since I used the look how much ink that gets off of there. That is just incredible to me. Since I use the watercolor paper, the ink is naturally, the watercolor paper is going to try to suck up as much ink or as much of what you put on top of it as possible. So with that being said, what happened is and I'd say that's about clean. What has happened is the background is sucking up as much of that ink as possible. Now, what you could do is you could go in and you could, let this dry completely, fully, which is, almost there already, and then go back in and put some more color on top. You could do some sprinkling, but you're going to see that we're going to cut off quite a bit of this, which is not, not terrible, but it's not, not ideal to cut off a bunch of it. So the size of a standard slimline card is 3.5. Wait, 3.5 by 8.5. Well, I lied. So a standard size of your slimline card panels is going to be 3.5 by 8.5. So we're going to cut this down to 3.25 by 8.25. Okay. Right? You just spray it with water. It's just beautiful. So we're going to cut this down to 3.25 by 8.25. But first we're going to cut off most of the red because the red is very pronounced. Now we'll go to the 3.25 mark. And then, and don't throw these pieces away. I mean, goodness gracious, what you can do with those. Like your own little washing. Okay, so then we need 8.25. So we'll just start with a little bit off of each side. This is my real fancy measuring. Don't throw these away either. So 8.25. So we'll just do a tiny little bit off of here. A tiny little bit off of here. And we'll call it good. There we go. So there is, look at this background, y'all. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then I think this is the perfect time for us to add in a little bit of our dear sweet friends. Hold on. Got to shift some things around. Which are the Glamour gloss stock. I think we're going to use, this is the perfect time for us to use some of the beautiful Franklin color. Okay? So we're going to grab ourselves some Franklin. We already have our card base, so don't worry about that. Moving things around. I can't wait for the space to be done. Thank you, Gina. Okay, so we're going to cut this down to 8.5 by 3.5 because we want this to be the full background. So it's going to layer just like so. Wait, did I not do that at 8.25? Because Is this piece already cut down? Oh, this piece was already cut down. I think. Let me see. Put this down to 8.5. 8.5 by 3.5, right? Yeah. I think I already cut these pieces down. No, but you can't hear me. There we go. So we just needed that extra little bling around the outside. That's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. All right, so now we're going to get ourselves a little sentiment. And I think the sentiment we're going to use is going to be from the Autumn Bundles box. Which unfortunately, we could also use some, which unfortunately is sold out at this time, but I think you could still, I'm pretty sure you can still get the stamp. I mean, I think you can. Right? That's whistle-worthy. That is I would say that is a whistle-worthy card. Sorry if y'all can't. Or you know what? I think let's use The Leaves Are Falling. Or let's use, maybe, should we use Autumn Is Calling? Maybe we'll use Autumn Is Calling. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're going to do a little circle in the center here. I think that's the perfect size because you won't even notice. All right, so we'll do a little circle in the center there. We're going to cut that out of vellum. Okay. Let's move this over to the side here for a second. Now this is, again, the stamp set that comes with the scrapbook box. Okay. And go ahead and we're going to use the magnet, everyone. I know I rarely use the magnet, but since it's in its little, what would you call this little garage now, I'm finding that I'm using it a lot more. All right, so Autumn Is Calling. We are going to utilize some of the Raven detail ink because we don't want to get too crazy with the embossing over top of the embossing because it can get lost. I know it's crazy to hear me say you need to slow down with the embossing because usually that is not me. I want you to emboss till your heart's content because embossing was one of the first things I learned. Oh, the leaf die would be, but I'm not. I promised that I would not talk about the leaf die until we potentially got more back in, because right now the leaf die is beyond sold out. So I made a commitment to the people that I would not talk about it until we potentially got them back in. But if you have the leaf die that Kara's talking about that is so highly sought after. I think it's sold out. I think it was. I think I saw it on the sellout sheet this morning. But yeah, oops, don't want to put that on there yet. But yeah, it is. I think it's a goner, which is of no surprise to me because it is an incredible die set. A really great die set. Okay. So let me grab my, first let me hit this with a little heat. Remember that the Brutus Monroe, remember that the Brutus Monroe vellum is, in fact, heat resistant. So you can heat it up and it will not hurt it. You don't want to do that with just any ordinary vellum. I promise you that. Ask me how I know that that doesn't work. It will scorch and it will burn, and it just is not a great situation. And you will know very quickly that your vellum was in fact not heat resistant. All right, grab a little piece of purple tape here so we don't have stuff that shifts around and moves. Remember, the new purple tape is pressure activated. That's not going anywhere now. I like using embossing powder like amen, Jalissa. That'd be a good t-shirt. I like my embossing powder like I like my hot sauce. Heavy. Heavy. Oh, good. Oh, it is sold out. Okay. You're going to have to post your haul on the Brutus Monroe fan page so we can see all the goodies, all the awesome things that you've gotten. All right. Let's put that away. Put that away. All right, peel off our purple tape. Perfect every time. All right, let's put this back. I always, these particular dies never leave my side. I use these foundation dies, I think, daily at this point. Now, remember that the foundation dies are, oh yeah, Gina, Kara could probably post it here. Kara, yeah, Kara's still here. Kara can post it for us. All right, so let's get to assembling this card, shall we? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fold our card base in half. Remember, you can purchase these card bases right at brutusmonroe.com. 1 hour and 39 minutes. Okay, thank you. You can purchase these card bases right at brutusmonroe.com. Thank you, Brutus Monroe. Okay. Oops. Oh my goodness, I got stuff on my shirt. And this is a dry clean only one. Oh well. I'm just gonna, I'll slip it in with Rob's. I'll slip it in with Rob's dry cleaning. He won't even know. Thank you, Kara. He won't even know. Okay. Pop that on first. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, look at that. Oh, my word. Okay, and then we're going to pop this guy on. Now, remember, this blue tape you're not going to see, so don't stress about it. I'm going to be very liberal with your adhesive. Oh my goodness, I lost the top part of that. Because this is heavy duty. It's very, very heavy. Okay. Pop that puppy right in the center there. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yes, Kara manages the group. There's a whole bunch of folks that help Kara, but Kara manages that group. So if you ever don't get an answer or something, it's not because Kara doesn't like you. It's just because it's a very busy group. It's a very, very busy group. All right, so there's that. So now let's go ahead and we're going to use the tissue tape because remember, the tissue tape you cannot see. I know, Kara, we're working on it. We are. 2021 is going to be the year of adhesives for Brutus Monroe. I can tell you that. Everything, so much was put on hold because of that nasty thing, the thing that we don't speak of, the thing that we do not mention. But I'm using the tissue tape just so you all know. This is, again, something that you can get from the pumpkin patch right now. As long as the tissue tape is still, I think the tissue tape is still available as a pumpkin patch item. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this off. And the reason, again, that I did the tissue tape is because you won't be able to see it through. See, when you rub it in, it just disappears. And now there is. Now, of course, if we had a little bit more time on the clock, I would probably go in, because I'm a psychopath, and I would mask this off. Now, I'm just telling you what I would do. Now, this is something that I might do in, in the next couple of hours, the next couple of moments. But I would mask this off, like mask off the circle part, restamp these pieces just like they are here, restamp them in black so that it has like kind of like, and again, I'm a psycho. So you could also, thank you, Shannon. You could also go in and add some leaves around it. I wouldn't call this card completely finished. I would probably add some more little doodads and things like that. Angela, I could tell you that we have ordered them, but I don't know when they'll come in because they do come from the UK. But we have ordered them. I can tell you that we have placed another order. So I just think that just turned out so pretty. Again, I would add a little something because that needs a little. I would even, what it needs. I'm going to do it right now. I'm missing, I think, one of my circles. I am missing one of my circles, I think. Because I know there's one size. Ooh, where is that last circle? I think I'm missing two of my circles, actually. I have an idea. Hold, please. Hold, please. I know exactly what it needs. Hold, please. Just needs a little trim border. Okay. I know a lot of the stuff from that incredible release that we brought in were gone very quickly. Very, very quickly. All right, so we're going to run this through. Listen, you can never have too many sets of foundation dyes. I can tell you right now. Especially when you can get them as a free gift from the pumpkin patch, because you never know. You absolutely never know when you need to cut out, like, it's good because when you need to cut out like a whole bunch of circles, you have, multiple circles, especially, I mean, when it's a free gift, I mean, get it. Oh, Kara, you are the sweetest. Okay. Grab a little bit of adhesive. We'll just use the tape runner. No biggie. Normally I would probably use glue, but we're on a time crunch because I'll be on here till it'll be a 24-hour craft hour. That's all it needed. I could have went crazy and added a whole bunch of different leaves and stuff, and that's a little off center, but I'll fix that later. That's all it needed. And there it is. In all of its shining, shimmering splendor. Right? That's what I should have said, recalculating. That's what I should have said. Recalculating route. Recalculating card. Yes, the leaves in the mirror stock. It would be. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, Polly! I would. I'm working on Halloween inside and out right now at my new house. So there it is. That is the beautiful Autumn is Calling slimline card. I wanted to show you tonight how you could use some of our background stamps that have a repeating pattern. I just think that that's super, super cool. And that's all I have for you tonight. Since this is a sideways card, you would be able to use your little easel. If you got the little easel, pop it on there. It'd be really cute. But that's everything that I have for you tonight. I think we're going to be bringing in the Alice in Wonderland ones. I think we are. I'm pretty sure we are. And I think we're going to be bringing in the dies that match them, I think. So, okay, so that's everything that I have for y'all tonight. I want to thank you so very much for hanging out with me this evening. You all have no idea how much I appreciate you. You just have absolutely no idea. I appreciate you more than you will ever, ever know. You are just the absolute best. I appreciate you so, so, so very much. If you are on the website right now and you are picking pumpkins from the pumpkin patch, thank you. Just as a heads up, the site might be a little bit bogged down right now because there are a lot of you on there picking pumpkins, and we are so excited that you are picking those pumpkins from the pumpkin patch because we want you to get as many freebies as possible. So if you are on there right now, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, head on over to BrutusRenault.com, throw some stuff that you've been really, really wanting in your cart, and as long as you spend $25 or more, the pumpkin patch will pop up in your cart at the end. What the pumpkin patch is it is for every $25 you spend, you will receive a free gift up to $200 in gifts. So you can get up to 7 gifts, which is just incredible. So, awesome, Carrie. So make sure you go on and you pick some pumpkins from the pumpkin patch because there are some real good pumpkins in there. And I think it will. You have not broken the system yet, Penny. It's actually, I'm very excited at how well it worked. So thank you all so much. Yes, correct, Christina, correct. So yeah, 7 gifts valuing almost $100. Yep. Some of them are you can actually, if you get 4 of them, it can be over $100. I think. I can't remember. I did the math. I think you can get almost up to 150. Good night, Dion. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Remember to create something every day, whether that is a beautiful Autumn is Calling slimline card or your own ending. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Again, sit tight. Please, please, please. We have something you'll love for Hanukkah coming in, I think it's next month. You'll see. It'll be here next month. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for being a part of my life. I can't wait for you to see what we have in store for you for the rest of the week. Make sure to keep, absolutely, Jalissa. Make sure to keep checking back BrutusRenault.com, especially the new releases tab. We are releasing we're adding, it's not releasing necessarily because they're not all our products, but we are adding over 250 products to BrutusRenault.com this month alone. And I'm really excited for you to see all the brand new companies that we're partnering with and all of the goodies that we are bringing you because I think that you're really, really, really going to love them. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. You enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all very soon. I love you, my dear friends, and good night.